I'm gonna get weird looks bringing this inside the house. My poor Grim Reaper almost did not survive the trip. He is in like a million pieces.
My head.
Well, this room was clean. The good news is, at least, it all goes up in my office. So I can bring it all up there. And they won't be cluttered up down here. Video. I muted it. Cool. So here's a problem that I run into quite frequently. I work a lot later into the evening than a lot of people do. And by the time I get home, not only am I super tired and like ready for bed, but it gets to be too late to really do too much. I can't make a lot of noise. I can't bang on the walls or anything, because being a townhouse, there are people like right on the other side of the wall. And so that makes some of these projects that I'm trying to do just a tad bit difficult. So, for example, what I'm talking about. My intention for tonight was to get this back wall fully decorated. As you saw, I was putting the Grim Reaper together. He's in place, standing behind the gravestone, which looks really cool. The next thing I was going to start doing is putting the stuff up on the wall there. I'm going to have like a candelabra there. I'm going to have a wreath up there with a couple things on the wall on either side that light up and make this whole like ambient scene here. The issue is our neighbors are right on the other side of that wall. So if I start banging nails and picture hangers into that wall, they're not going to be happy because they're probably already in bed at this point. The good news is I did get my my bookshelf over here. I call it a bookshelf because it is a bookshelf. There's not really any books on it. There's one spot for books. Everything else is just like random stuff. But I did get that set up. I was hoping to get that done tonight, and I wanted to get this wall up here done because I have some shelves and stuff that go up there. But again, hammering, nailing stuff, not a great idea. People asleep on the other side of that wall, and Emily's asleep down the hallway. So it's kind of a bummer when I get home. Like, I want to do all the stuff, I just can't. There's not. I said this in the quick video that I uploaded yesterday. There's not physically enough time in the day to do everything that I want to do. It's very frustrating. I've said this for years. I wish that sleep was optional. I'm probably not in the minority in thinking that, but if it was possible to live your life and not have to sleep, I would be all for that. Be so much more productive, get so much stuff done. But anyway, that's a whole separate tangent for another time. I'll give you a closer look at my shelf over here. It's a bunch of just like different random things that each kind of have like their own meaning or represent something from my life. If there's anything in like particular that anybody wants to ask me about, feel free, and I will go into detail just for you. I also tried to start like laying out what's gonna be on these shelves. These 3 shelves will be up on this wall, and at the old house A lot of the stuff that I had on these shelves, I've actually moved over to this shelf, or they're gonna be up here this time. So I have a bunch of empty space that I'm not totally sure what I'm gonna do with yet. But yeah, those will be up there. It'll look really cool. The monitor's mounted up on the wall. Those 3 shelves kind of like alternating. And then I have this really cool clock that I got for Christmas last year from my parents. It's a vinyl record with bats cut out. Right now they're all in this plastic bag, but the bats, you place them and it looks like they're like flying away from the clock. It's really cool. So that'll go up there, and it'll go up and away. And then once I have all that in place, the last thing in here will be the lighting effects. If you remember at the last house I had the Halloween studio. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a link up in the corner to that. I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing here, have it all like lit up and atmospheric, and it's gonna be cool.